Hello, my name is Zach Rye with Old Man Gaming. Welcome to another Old Man Fam Direct, old OMFD for May. So, what's an OMFD? If you never come to the channel, well, what we're going to do today is we're going to tell you everything this channel is going to have to offer you guys in the month of May. We're also going to give you our transparency report, which is the mid part of the show where we basically tell you all the subscribers we've gained, how popular the show's been, and we count down your top 10 most watched videos for the last 28 days. And then you're also going to get to meet some of the foundation members. They're all asked some questions, which I splice in their answers. So you get to basically the idea is for you to get to know us more. We're all about transparency here. We're all about being community forward. So that's what this is about. Hair's a freaking mess. I'm not shaved. I'm a mess today. So bear with me. But before we get into all of that fun stuff, we got to do the not as fun stuff, and that's the schedule. Your schedule, this is all the stuff we're going to have for you weekly and semi-weekly coming in May. So, first and foremost, Monday mornings. Okay, so anybody who knows I've been taking a break from horrible reviews. However, I got a couple coming this month I'm very excited about. I already had one go up, and I'm going to have a couple more. So I'm getting back into it. So that's Mondays, 8 a.m. I post those. Then the Monday after this video goes up, is the final finale. The final part of the finale, Immortality Part 4, of OMG Wrestling, and then that will take a long break between seasons. It always does because it's so much work and so hard to put together. But I do want to take a second in the middle of the schedule to just thank everybody who helped me with that. You guys were great. More people turned up than ever before to do voice acting, to just help me with it. Special thanks to Ziggy Vans and Blaze Phillips. Less Ziggy Vans, more Blaze Phillips for making the trip to actually do the commentary. We appreciate them for that. And then just, thank you guys for watching it and making it popular. So there will be a season 3. There's also going to be a bonus round in between. That'll probably be a month or two from now. So check out for that. But season finale, Monday. I can't remember the date. Sorry, guys. But the Monday after this comes out, it will be the season finale of OMG Wrestling Season 2. Moving into Tuesdays, wrapping up, I think we've got one more episode of Halo Infinite War Season 2. That's where us, the Foundation, and the community members all got together to play Halo in concert with our Halo Infinite Road. So it was Halo 2. It was a lot of fun. Everybody had a lot of fun. It was kind of crazy and silly as it usually is, so check that out. I think that's wrapping up. And then at some point through the course of May, I'm going to have some more 5 Things videos for you. I'm working on them right now. They're tough. I got to kind of do them in batches and then release them over the weeks just because you run out of things to ask questions about. But I'm going to have some more 5 questions. And if you want to get in on asking those questions, if you want to get in on suggestions, watch the Discord. I always send out a message asking everybody, hey, what do you want from this game? AM, all the podcast places, all the audio podcast places, your Spotify, your Anchor, all that stuff. The podcast goes live. The Horrible Gaming Podcast goes live there. And if you'd rather watch it, it comes out on YouTube Wednesday, 8 a.m. And that has all the timestamps, so you can jump around if you want, skip stuff we're saying, as well as fancy graphics in the background and that sort of thing. Then moving into Thursday, we're going to be premiering at some point Halo Infinite Road Season 3. We took a little bit of an extra break. Life gets in the way sometimes, but we're going to probably be premiering that at some point in May and going through Halo 3. We made it to Season 3. We're going through Halo 3. We always have fun with that. Join us on that one. Outriders 330 is then Friday 8 a.m. is Outriders 330. That's where myself and Phil Billy are playing through Outriders start to finish. And it's a good time. We just hang out, we play the game, we bitch about the game, we compliment the game, we also talk about life stuff. It's fun. We've been doing the 330s now for a while. It's nice to be back on a game that we both love, so check that out. It's good stuff. Saturdays we usually take off, but we also release specials, which, like this one you're seeing on a Saturday. But if we have any sort of weird specials like My brother's got some new music coming at some point. Those come out, stuff like that. So Saturdays are usually off, but sometimes we have some like one-offs there here and there. And then finally Sunday, Prelude to Divorce. You guys have been loving it this time around. We've been getting tons of videos. It's almost it's probably our most watched Let's Play show right now, and I'm really happy with that because it's a great show. I'm glad it's finding its audience. Basically, if you don't know what it is, it's myself and my wife. I am a huge gamer. Obviously, I have a gaming channel. My wife is not at all whatsoever. She is forced to play games that I choose for her, and we just bicker the whole time, and it's a good time. It's a lot of fun. It's very funny. It's one of those shows that I never miss watching afterwards. So that's it. That's the weekly Let's Play schedule. But we've also started doing a lot of streaming, and you guys responded well to it. I didn't think you would, but you've responded very well to it, so we're doing that. Right now, I think we're on a slight hiatus from the Old Man Tenno on Warframe, but that will come back at some point in May. There hasn't been as much interest for it, so I've kind of stepped away from it slightly. But when I play it, I'll definitely stream it to you guys. And when that does get played or streamed, that gets played on Tuesday nights at 9:30. This one's set in stone. Do it every Wednesday. Come hell or high water most of the time, unless there's something really going on that keeps me from it. And that's the Wednesday lunch stream. I'm playing State of Decay 2. I've been playing it for a while. Right now I'm in the Dread Zone, my second Dread Zone playthrough, which I'm doing with no help. It's a lot of fun. Please come hang out with me if you're on lunch and you're eating lunch and you ain't got nothing to do during your lunch or work or whatever. That's the idea. It's from 11:05 till about 12:30, somewhere in there. And yeah, it's great. I have a lot of fun. We've got a lot of people that join us. And yeah, watch me get killed by zombies and play State of Decay 2 all wrong. Speaking of playing all wrong, this one is definitely not set in stone, but we're going to be doing it a few weeks here in May and coming up. It's probably going to be an every other week thing for a while. I don't know. I don't know. It's when we can get it together. But myself, Danny and Jason from the community, if you guys are in Discord, you know who they are. We're all relatively new to Sea of Thieves, although everybody knows Jason. He's a professor. He knows everything immediately once he starts playing it. But we started the stream the week before this came out. You guys really responded to it. You liked it a lot. It got a lot of views for a day stream. It was 11:05 a.m., just like the Wednesday stream, but we went a little bit later till 1. So we're going to definitely do it again, and it's just Sea of Noobs is what we're calling it, and it's a lot of fun. I've never played Sea of Thieves, obviously, and it was just a great experience, so we're going to be doing that. And then, of course, every other Saturday, roughly, don't hold us to that, Philbilly330 takes his buddies in to Call of Duty Warzone. They get real sweaty, and that's a good time. I've played on that a couple of times. I was honored to be allowed to because I'm not good, but it was a lot of fun, and they just knock it out of the park every time they stream, and you guys love that show. That's usually Saturdays around 10:15. It's a little bit of a later night show, but you guys love that show. It always gets a lot of great views. We're going to keep doing it. It's usually every other week. So there you go. So that's the weekly schedule. I think everything we have coming your way for May. All of our weekly programs. Of course, you can expect some specials, some editorials here and there, but for the most part, that's everything we got for you, and we hope you enjoy it and like it. But let's check in with one of the Foundation members, and I'll be right back with the Transparency Report.
Yo, what's up, old man fam? Philbilly330 here, back again once again. And this month for the Old Man Fam Direct, I was asked, what are 5 things that make up my ideal game? Like, a game that's perfect for me. And that's kind of a fun one. So, a game that's perfect for me, it has to have looting, but looting done right. You know, I enjoy the grind, but it has to be feel earned and not too, I don't know how to describe it, but not too grindy, but you need to earn the loot that you're getting. It's definitely got to have build diversity. So like being able to make my own builds and tweaking and playing with skills and attributes to achieve my goal. Number 3, I like either one of 3 genres. So either like fantasy, sci-fi, or post-apocalyptic. Number 4, different character customization, like classes and races and stuff like that. And then for my 5th, I would say I want it to be an open game, but not necessarily open world. Like, I find too many open world games are too big for me, and I need, me personally, like, I'm not like a Skyrim guy, because I need something to be a clear goal that I'm working towards, in a way. But I like it to be, I guess you'd call it semi-open world. So like Borderlands, for instance, there's a clear goal of that game. However, there's a lot of exploration at the same time, and through the exploration you find side areas and side missions and side quests, stuff like that. So yeah, but those are 5 things that like make up my perfect game, and it doesn't, to me, sound so hard to do, but I've never really seen it perfect. I've seen all 5 of those things kind of tied together, but they always seem to drop the ball somewhere. But yeah, so that is my perfect game, and hopefully somehow, some way, someday I will get that. Until then, talk to you later, old man fam. Phil Billy out.
Hi, this is a transparency report. So one of our big things here at OMG is about transparency. We like to kind of feel like everybody's in this, so to speak, since we're a small group, and we've got a small, contingent, and we're slowly growing, but, we would like to feel like everybody's included. So what I like to do during the transparency report each month is I like to kind of lift the veil a little bit. It's one of my favorite things to do. I don't know if you guys like it or not, but it's one of my favorite things to do. And I tell you all our stats for the last month, as well as the top 10 videos most viewed in the last 28 days. So first off, we got +5 subscribers. We actually had plus more than that. I think some of the older subscribers dropped off, but we're up to 265, which is great. Another all-time high. Just keep hitting those milestones, slow as it may be. We're very proud of ourselves here. Our watch time is up and it's at 190.5 hours you guys have consumed of content here. And thank you so much. That's a lot of time you've chose to look at these ugly mugs. Our views are 1.1K, which is right around the same as usual. So hopefully we get some more next month. But hey, that's what it is. It's about slow and incremental increases as we go along. I know what you guys want, though. You guys want the top 10. I know that's what you're looking for. And can I just say the top 10 this month is batshit crazy. Batshit crazy. So, number 10, another Ghost from the Past. Horrible review, Borderlands 2, Commander Lilith and the Fight for Sanctuary DLC. I didn't even think you could still get that, honestly. But it got 28 views in the last 28 days. That's kind of crazy, guys. I would love anybody who watches this, if they do watch this, who was one of the people who watched that again, please comment below why you suddenly decided to show interest in that video. Not upset at all. I legitimately want to know where that one came from. Then at number 9, we've got Godfall 330 series finale. Good night, Godfall. This was the last Godfall 330 episode, which was our second 330 series. It was rough for me, and especially Philbilly. He really didn't like playing that game towards the end. Really didn't like it. It was like pulling teeth, and you could tell from the back and forth. But we got through it. We also were joined by Seatown, a community member. Thank you, Seatown, for joining us, making it even less annoying to play. And in true Curse fashion, we still lost about, like, even though that's a super long episode, we still lost like 40 minutes of footage because of technical difficulties. But still, you guys like that. It was 29 views, and we thank you for it. And then again, this should be called Ghosts from the Past, is what this should be called. Horrible review, The Outer Wilds. Again, I'm one of the very few dissenting voices on this game out there. I did not care for that game, and I say so in the review. And I think maybe that's why people come to it, because it's kind of a counterpoint towards everybody's 10 out of 10 feel for it. But I hate it when negative stuff does good. I just do. I hate it. I like it when my positive stuff does good. But still, 29 views. That's ranked 8. Thank you very much for that. Love to see this, though. Number 7, Prelude to Divorce, Wheel of Fortune. You guys really like when we play Wheel of Fortune, and I don't get it, but you like it. Episode 56, Peanut Butter September, got another 39 views. This is crazy. I think that was on last month's top 10 too. These Wheel of Fortunes just ain't going away. And we're going to talk about that even later. Then another ghost. Stalked by the ghosts. Horrible Review Vigor got 45 views. Again, guys, anybody out there, that review is so out of date. I did that review when it was first beta access on Xbox, when it first came out. I know that game is a different game by now. So just anybody watching that and then watching this, keep that in mind, please. Then number 5, we're in our top 5. Exciting stuff. Horrible Review, Warframe for the Switch. Really excited to see this one. That has a positive review, and I was very happy with that game. Put a lot of hours into it. It got another 50 views, because I think that's almost 2 months old now. So that's cool to see that in there again. It's very cool to see that in there. Then we move up to number 4. I'm so excited to see this in here, but again, it's Wheel of Fortune. I can't believe Prelude to Divorce, Wheel of Fortune. Something about you guys out there, you just love to watch me and my wife play Wheel of Fortune, which is just crazy to me. But that got 51 views in the last 28 days, and It's What I Do, Make Money, which was the first episode of that, which I think that's got to be up around 100 views at this point. That's crazy. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it, and I love that you guys are enjoying the Prelude stuff. I am shocked that you like Wheel of Fortune videos so much, but I guess Melissa's right. We're going to have to do more of them. So top 3. Philbilly's back. He has been having some problems with some of the endgame stuff in Outriders, which I know everybody out there has been having problems with the endgame stuff in Outriders, but nonetheless, his theory crafting videos, man, you guys liked him. Number 2 and number 3. Number 3 is the Technomancer one. Number 2 is the Pyromancer one. 60 and 65 views, respectively, in our top, in 2 of our top 3 spots. Philbilly, you guys love the Philbilly builds, and I love Philbilly's builds too. That dude just has a mind for creating stuff like that, and it's too bad that the game is not really conducive with doing great builds right now. There's only really like 2 or 3 viable builds for endgame, and they're out there via the people who got early access already, so it's kind of a tough situation, unfortunately. And then that switches up to number 1. I hate to see this as number 1. I absolutely hate it because it's a negative video, but Monster Hunter Rise Counterpoints, Why It Won't Be Great, got another 302 views this month. I hate seeing negative games, but honestly, I didn't lie. I don't think it's... There's a lot I don't like about that game, and everybody talks really good about it, and I felt like somebody needed to give a counterpoint. The Monster Hunter community did not agree with me. They think everybody should say every game that has Monster Hunter for it is the greatest game ever made. And to them, they can bite me. So that's it. That's your top 10, guys. That's your top 10. I love that. I love the transparency. So we're going to check in with the other Foundation member. And then I've got a question to answer.
This month, I was asked what my very first game was. And that is Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. There's photographic evidence of it somewhere around here. If I had it front and center, I'd show it to you. But there's a picture of me about 2.5, 3 years old, something along those lines, holding the controller and quote-unquote playing the game. Because let's be real, how many, 2.5, 3-year-olds can really play games and play them well? But yeah, it was definitely Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. It was actually the very first game that I beat as well. I did not beat it as a 2.5, 3-year-old, though. I didn't beat the game until I was, I'm going to say 7, 8 years old. That sounds about right. Somewhere around the same time, though, of me playing that, I did also start playing Sonic. I got my Sega Genesis roughly about that same time that we got the Super Nintendo. So I did both. I did Nintendo, I did Sega. I didn't really have loyalty towards one or the other. But yeah.
Hi! Who's ready for a fun story? So, in the process of recording these and looking at my question, I realized I somehow made a snafu. People who were going to ask the questions to me, I ended up accidentally assigning them each other. So I do not have a question to answer. They ended up, I ended up asking one of them a question, and the other one ended up asking the other one a question, and I didn't even realize it because I screwed up, okay? Basically, they have answers to separate questions, and I don't have any questions whatsoever to answer. So I'm just gonna sign off and make this a little bit shorter. You guys get to know me every week. Let's face it, you know me more than anybody else because my stupid mug is on everything that this channel has to offer. So yeah, so I'll just leave the spotlight to those guys since I totally messed this up. They're gonna laugh when they see this, I think. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. I somehow asked Phil a question, and I somehow also asked Neil a question, and then I assigned Neil to ask Phil a question, and then I don't think I ever asked Phil to ask anybody a question. So it turned into a mess. Well, that's what we do here, messes. So there you go. That's it. OMFD for May. I want to say thank you to you guys. Everybody who tunes into a stream, everybody who checks us out, anybody who watches anything here, even the people who dissent, we love you. We love that you give us a chance to do something that's kind of a dream for us. Like 265 people, I can't picture that many people in one room. You can't. I couldn't fit them in my living room. That's how many people have chose to click the subscribe button because some stupid thing one of the three of us said. So I appreciate that. And of course, you guys can, anybody watching this is probably already in it, but please join our Discord. We love to get community members involved. C-Town does a lot of stuff with us. We just did interviews with 3 of our favorite people. Also, I want to shout out Filthy Phil. I don't know if he's still streaming, but if he is, I believe it's Razorback Gaming. No, Phantom Fury Gaming. But he's a huge supporter of us, and I did an interview with them on some of the podcasts. Like, we love to get community members involved. We love to have anybody who supports us, we like to support in turn. So please join our Discord. That's where it's all happening. And yeah, that's it, guys. We'll see. We'll have another OMFD in June, as per se usual. And until then, as long as you guys keep watching and listening, we'll keep making them. Thank you.